I still remember. A typical morning, the usual faces. A day like any other.
You really don't have to go, you know. All this snow seems dangerous.
Yes, but I want us to have a feast on New Year's. I should sell as much charcoal as I can.
Come back as soon as you can, okay? Be careful out there. Tanjiro. I'll see you later.
Our lives weren't easy, but I was happy. Mother, Takeo, Shigeru, Hanako, Rokta, and Nezuko. I thought it was just going to be an ordinary morning. I didn't know how wrong I'd be. As I reached home, I noticed a sinister scent. She wasn't the Nezuko I knew anymore. She had become a demon. Nezuko was a demon. Before I could come to grips with what had happened, a swordsman appeared in front of me. He was there to slay Nezuko. So, I did the only thing I could. I'm begging you. Whatever you do, please, don't kill my little sister.
Ever give someone else the right to decide who lives and dies? All you're doing is making yourself vulnerable. If it were even a little bit effective, your family would still be alive right now. How can a weakling like you have any hope of finding a way to heal his sister, let alone hunt down a demon? Don't make me laugh! The weak have no rights. They don't get to make choices. All they can do is be relentlessly crushed by the strong!
I needed to protect Nezuko, even if it meant fighting off this swordsman. There was no way an amateur like me could win against him. But luckily, it didn't come to that. He was even kind enough to give me advice. He pointed me down the right path and told me where I should turn next.
And once he had his plan, he didn't waste any time putting it into action. Huh. That was unusual. She must have been craving a feast right from the start. But instead she protected her brother and stood against me. I wonder if just maybe these two are different. And as it turns out, they were different. So, I decided to trust the brother's determination and give his sister's will a chance.
When Urokodaki's training started, I climbed up and down the mountain, swinging my sword countless times. I had to find a way to help Nezuko, and did whatever I needed to do to become a Demon Slayer swordsman. I trained every day. And then, 1 year later...
That's it. I've taught you all I can. The rest is up to you. You must prove to me that you are capable of advancing to the next level. If you can cut this boulder in two, I'll allow you to enter final selection.
After that day, that was it. He never taught me anything again. From then on, I spent every day practicing what I learned from Urokodaki. But, even after 6 more months, I couldn't cut through the boulder. Am I not good enough? I'm about to give up. It's impossible!
Silence! It's unseemly to whine, so knock it off. A Demon Slayer bears his suffering in silence. Isn't that what you want to be? Well, you better start acting like it.
There was no way I could cut the boulder. I was starting to get impatient and frustrated, when suddenly this boy appeared before me. His name was Sabito. He had a mysterious aura about him. As I tried to overcome my frustration from not being able to cut through the rock, a boy with a mask appeared. His name was Sabito. And there was a girl standing beside him, Makomo. Sabito acted as my sparring partner, while Makomo watched my movements and gave me advice on how to improve my form. Some days, it was hard to tell if I was improving at all, but bit by bit, I could feel myself growing stronger.
All of it has to be hammered into your flesh! More! More! You have to make sure that you never forget anything Urokodaki taught you! Pound it into the marrow of your bones!
With total concentration breathing, your blood circulation accelerates, because your heart rate is faster than normal.
None of that makes sense. how am I supposed to learn how to do that?
Train until it kills you. Because really, when you get down to it, there's nothing else you can do.
Day after day, I fought with Sabito in front of the giant rock, while Makomo continued to give me advice. So I trained, till my arms and legs wanted to fall off, till my lungs and heart felt like they were going to burst. I swung my sword. But still, Sabito kept beating me. Until 6 months later.
Illuminated by firelight, a spiritual dance begins. Within the blaze burns a courage tempered by battle. In this conflagration, bonds between warriors are forged. They crystallize together into the pillars of today. Pillars with the strength to slay demons. Even so, the fires of conflict rage on, demons against humans. Within the blaze burns a courage tempered by battle. Within the blaze burns a young man's determination.
Too slow!
Sabito's movements are so calculated. If I don't focus, he'll just keep deflecting.
Tanjiro Kamado. You were once so pitiful, but look at you now. You finally learned proper breathing techniques. You've swung your sword thousands of times, even as your arms were screaming in pain. No matter how many times I knocked you down, you got back up and challenged me again. That shows true strength. The fact that I am facing you with a real sword this time proves it. We finish this tonight. Summon every ounce of determination you can muster. I won't be holding back, and neither should you. Now come!
I will not yield!
There you go.
I'm coming after you!
There! Too slow! You lack resolve. Remember what Urokodaki taught you! Move your legs. Don't stop now! If you call yourself a man, then do it! Unless you plan to lie down and die. There's nowhere else to go but forward! Now get up. Grab your sword and face me again!
If you can cut this boulder in two, I'll allow you to enter final selection.
The boulder. To cut it, I need to defeat Sabito. But no matter how many times we fight... Why? Where did I go wrong? How did things turn out this way? I was just living my life, day by day. Doing honest work with my family. We were poor, but we had a nice meal in town once in a while. We were so happy. Whenever happiness is destroyed, you'll find the smell of blood in the air. That awful day. The one night I didn't come home. Mom, my siblings, they all died. They were attacked by a demon. And that was it. It must have been painful. You suffered, didn't you? I'm sorry. I couldn't save you. I'm sorry.
But you're suffering too, aren't you, Tanjiro? Get up. You don't need to suffer alone. I'm here too. Together, you and I can overcome this sadness. Don't you think?
That's right. I can't forget that we still have each other. Nezuko. That night, your humanity was torn away from you. But you still managed to hold on to one important thing. Your own life. Sabito's right. Go forward. There's nowhere else to go! I'll find a way to make Nezuko human again! I'll avenge my whole family! I made my decision when I picked up the sword! Now! Tanjiro!
Finally, you've grown into a real man.
If I gave up now, Nezuko would never go back to normal. Besides, Orokodaki has done so much for me. And I can't waste Makomo's training! Today's the day. I will defeat you! Let's go!
Now, show me what you can do!
I have to use total concentration breathing. Just thinking about seeing the blood flowing through your body. Accelerate your heartbeat! With that... Water breathing! Transform! Constant flux!
It's time to finish this, Tanjiro! He's doing it. In that case...
Total concentration! Water breathing! Fourth form! Striking time!
A tie? Wait. No. Tanjiro is...
There! The opening thread!
Faster!
Keep winning, Tanjiro. You must defeat him.
The boulder... Where are Sabito and Makomo?
I didn't think you would actually do it. To be honest, I never had any intention of sending you to final selection. I couldn't bear to see any more children die. I was sure you wouldn't be able to cut through this boulder, but... Well done, my boy. Truly remarkable. I am proud, you know. Make sure you come back alive from final selection. Your sister and I will be waiting for you. Within the blaze burns a young man's determination, and with this in his heart, he walks the path of a Demon Slayer.